Hey guys, today I want to talk about one of the pitfalls that comes with self-development. You know, can you guys see me? Can you see me clearly? I don't know if this would. It's not even working. So I want to talk about one of the pitfalls that we find ourselves in usually for people who are self-developmental in nature, where you're very focused on your inner world, like everything that is going on in here and up here. Some of us are more we exist more in the world within than we are in the world without. you know Basically what I'm trying to say is some people are more conscious, they are more aware of their inner workings, and they exist more in their heads. They live in their heads rather than outside, and you could tell these people apart. Usually they're usually more reserved, they're more quiet, not because they're introverts, some of us are, but because they're more observant, they're more aware, they see things, in relations to themselves, and they most times things don't escape their notice. They're very perceptive people. So one of these things we fall into, one of these pits, I would say, is the ego convincing you that you are learned, that you are enlightened, that you are somehow more conscious than everybody else. At least for majority of the people around you, you are the most conscious, you're the highest level thinker. And the problem with this is when we inevitably encounter situations that have us react, it has us in it messes us up, whether mentally or emotionally. We start to dig at ourselves again, like, come on, you know better than this, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done this. We tend to hold ourselves to higher standards, right? Because we believe that, oh, we know better. But you see, life is a funny thing. You think you have it figured out, you think you have life figured out. Oh, you know all the tricks it could possibly play on you, you know the ball game and everything, that you're prepared for anything that you might encounter, at least in relations to yourself. You can't control everything, but at least on how it affects your inner world, you believe, man, I'm a master of myself now. We are not. Someone said, you only stop learning when you die. Like, really. And not just about facts in the world. You can't learn everything, of course, but as for what we're talking about in this video, even for yourself, you cannot fully master yourself until you die. There are people who are way better at it. They seem to have it all. Oh my God, you can't rile these people up. You can't shake them. They are self-secure. Their minds are in the right place all the time. Of course, they won't tell you, but there are some things that still shake them. Who we are as people is so complex. We are layers upon layers upon layers of experience, thought processes, subconscious reasonings. We're just layers and layers of ambiguity. Do you understand? Like, I hope somebody is following somewhere. We're just walking balls, sacks of contradictions. And honestly, it will take more than a lifetime to figure out who you are as a person, like completely, in every sense of the word, figure out who you are. And on this journey of self-development, enlightenment, you know. I mean, we're not chasing enlightenment in the Buddhist sense, but just becoming more a master of yourself. That's why I refer to as enlightenment. Just being more in control, you know, as a person, you know, not reacting when someone pisses you off, you know, your insecurities, your doubts, your fears, you know, catching your mind and your thoughts when it's being negative. We pride ourselves on knowing, oh, we're more aware of these things that go on in our head. But the moment we start feeling like, you know, we understand it now, that's where we start to fail, because that's hubris. You know, that's the ego again taking another form to tell you, oh yeah, I know this thing now. Like, oh man, it will catch you unaware, man. When life throws certain things at you, you start thinking, man, but I know better. Yes, you know better, but life is one hell of a teacher, and we just have to be open to the experiences that it provides us. We just have to be recipients, like ready to receive every lesson. Let's not behave as though, oh, we know, you know, there's nothing else to teach us. There's so much more to learn at every point in every different aspect of your life, and sometimes it can catch us lacking. Like, we, as much as, oh, majority of the time we're on guard, where when I say on guard, I don't mean anxiety, I mean just you're very aware of your thought processes. You're not letting anything catch you off guard, you know. It could still get you when you think it's not looking, you know. So I just wanted to put this out there real quick. You know, people, you believe, whoa, I know all these things, I'm ready, you know, I'm ready for whatever I might throw. No, you aren't, I promise you, you know. So yeah, more and more I find myself enjoying company. Like, I like talking to people, not because something has changed, because usually I avoid people, but because now I'm not performing for them. I'm not trying to be their friend. I'm not trying to, no, I just enjoy observing people in their element without them realize, of course, not in a creepy way, but just around people, we're having conversations. I tend to listen more now, just hear what they say, try to figure out who this person might be, you know. Just, you know, it's fun trying to what's the word, decode the things that go on around you when you're more sensitive, more aware of your inner world, your thought processes and all that. So it's a very intriguing hobby of mine to just hang around people and just hear them talk, you know. Not necessarily partake in the conversation, but just observe, pay attention. There are a lot of things you can learn if you just observe and stay silent. A lot of things you'll notice about people. But when we're so caught up in ourselves, caught up in what they might think and all that, we miss a lot of the things, a lot of the subconscious signals, you know, you are meant to pick up. And that's the thing with presence. If you're really present in the moment, man, like, you're going to understand and see things that you didn't see before, and you just, it's almost like you're operating in a different reality, like a different state of mind, because everybody else is on one plane and then you're on another, not necessarily higher, but just more aware. You're seeing more things than other people are, because they are caught up in whatever's going on here, and you're present, you are, you know, in the moment. And yeah, I honestly don't even know what this video was about, but I'm going to put it out regardless. And I hope, you know, in all the rubbish I just finished speaking, somebody is able to pick out one or two things and, you know, apply it to themselves. So yeah, peace.